G'day, how you going, Manuela? How you going, all right, ladies? How are you? Good. You don't have to...
Never would have hitchhiked to Birmingham if it hadn't been for love. Never would have called the train to Louisiana if it hadn't been for love. Never would have run through the blinding rain without $1 to my name if it hadn't been for love.
My wife's out of town at the moment.
Never would have seen the trouble that I'm in.
Now, we've got Phil. We're talking to Phil at Hoffmann.
Yes, please.
Okay, and you're talking predominantly cruises. Yeah, all right. Come and see my right?
Yeah, exactly.
Ladies, all right?
Yeah, I've already got a cup of tea.
Oh, you got a cup of tea already, have you? Oh, good.
Coming.
Organised. Yeah.
Let's wait. I can test it to see whether it's as good as yours.
Well, it must be. Because he's young. I mean, he hasn't had all...
He doesn't have all the experience.
Yeah. Exactly right.
It takes a lot to make a good cup of tea.
Well, it does. I mean, the water's got to be the right temperature. Yeah.
32 dips.
32 dips. There we are.
How do you take it, Andrew?
Just black mate.
That was Karma last night on the Amazing Race.
Oh.
Did you watch that? Oh, you wouldn't be.
No, I didn't watch it.
Oh, it's a great show. It's a fabulous travel show.
Yeah.
No,
I've watched it.
No,
I haven't. I've actually watched the American version.
Yeah,
and they did something dodgy on the American version, and now I know it's not real, so I hate it. Oh, why? What happened? Like they boarded these people, and then the other two people came, and they actually brought the plane back to the gate, which they would never do. Like, whenever has a plane taken off, gone, and then they brought it back to the gate to let two more people on, other than the president. Yeah, I was just going to say, or something like that. So
and the time is 6 minutes after 9, and welcome along. Yeah, it is that time of the week once more. It's a Tuesday night. Normally Bob's here to do it, but I've got the pleasure of the company of three lovely ladies two from Hoffmann Travel, and the other is the District Sales Manager of Royal Caribbean Cruises, both in South Australia and Western Australia. Hang on, what does it say? Jeremy Potter. You're not Jeremy Potter, you're Manuela. How are you, Manuela?
Hello there, Andrew. No, it's me, Manuela.
Manuela Kretschmer is the Executive Assistant to Phil and Peter. She's in the studio. Georgina Nunn is here for the second time, Assistant Manager. G'day, Georgina. How you doing, all right?
Yeah, good.
Good to see you again. This is your second time in the studio.
It sure is.
And we've got a first-timer tonight.
You have?
Who's an ex-hostie, used to work for British Airways, but now she's involved with cruises in a very big way. Her name's Bronwyn Milsom, and as I say, District Sales Manager here in South Australia and also over in Western Australia for Royal Caribbean Cruises. Round about half an hour's time, we're going to be crossing over to Phil Hoffmann Travel, or Phil Hoffmann, who is on his Jewels of Eastern Europe tour, and he's in Budapest at the moment, I believe. So look forward to finding out more about that as well. Now, ladies, what do you want to talk about? Obviously, travel.
Yeah.
This is the mega liner.
She's a 90,000 tonne. She's not our biggest.
Right, okay.
The biggest one that's coming to Australia, but she won't be down until next year, is Voyager of the Seas.
Right.
And she's a mega liner. She's 140,000 tonne. She takes 3,000 passengers. She's got an ice skating rink. She's got a shopping centre. Numerous restaurants. Let me just see. I can't even remember it all. There's so much to remember.
You get bored on there.
You will not get bored.
No.
In fact, you'll be running around trying to keep up. Because all our ships, one thing that I found when I started with the company was my first sailings were, it's just so much fun. There's so much to do. You can start the day by having breakfast and finishing the day going, my goodness, we have not stopped, and laughed our way through the day. And it's a great, great fun way of having a great, easy holiday.
And they're all different themes, as in for the bars, like if you're somebody who really likes with a jazz theme or something, it'll be that. If you want the slow dancing, you can have that. If you've got with somebody who just plays at the piano bar, you've got with that. So you just choose of where you have when you go on cruises to sort of say, which part of the entertainment do you want to see tonight?
That's so true.
That's what I love about it, is that when we were travelling, it's that you do unpack once, but you've got all the entertainment that's on board, and there are some shows you sort of think, oh no, there's no way I'm going to see that. You see it, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, what sort of shows?
Oh, there's magic shows, there's comedy shows, there's our main performances are very much West End style, so they're all singing, all dancing. The costumes are brilliant. It's great. I mean, on Oasis and Allure, sorry to hark back to them, but we have the full production of Hairspray on Oasis, and we have the full production of Chicago on Allure. So, and from there it just trickles down. And
Fantastic.
the entertainment's brilliant.
And
So
that's
much
all
fun.
part of the cruise. That's
Absolutely
all
included.
You just basically go from show to show.
Yep.
That's incredible. Tell us about the accommodation.
Well, on the 3 different ships that we have coming down, the accommodation is actually, I love it. It's I usually get to stay in an inside cabin, but I even enjoy those. They're big enough. You've got all the facilities of a hotel. The bathrooms of ample size. The beds are really comfortable. We have the big white fluffy quilts and the big fluffy pillows.
Oh, fantastic. Not the feather pillows.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You're kidding.
It's really cool.
So when did you want your booking, Andrew?
Yes, yeah.
The cabins are great. You've got all the amenities that you need. There's hair dryers in there if you need them. There's water bottles. There's everything. Everything you need. We even have cabins that cater for families of up to 8 people. We have family suites, and we also have interconnecting cabins, which are great for families that want to have their space, but obviously want to have access to their children if they're in another cabin. So.
Why hasn't anybody ever told me that? Because part of the reason I haven't been on a cruise yet is because I'm married with 3 children.
Oh.
And to take sort of 3 kids on a cruise, I always picture it's for birth. Everything is for birth.
Not on
but
our
not the
ships.
case.
No, not on our ships.
That's fantastic. Fantastic.
And also, you don't see the children on our ships anyway. I'm being very honest here when I say I've been on many a ship and I've not seen any children.
They're in the brig, aren't they?
I believe we look.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with that. No. There's nothing wrong with that. So,
They have
that's
such a great time. We've actually, because of some feedback weve had from a number of our clients over the years, that they don't see their children.
Yeah.
So we've actually now started my family time dining.
Yeah.
So the children come in with the mum and dad at the earlier part of the seating. They have their meal, tell them what they've done for the day, and then the children's kids club staff come down and pick them up and take them away again.
Oh, right, okay. So family time, I would have thought they'd be sitting around all together watching TV.
No. Not on our ships. I don't even know why we have televisions in the cabins, quite honestly, because you never use them.
So what's the point of reading a book in your room when you can be outside, or you can find that little nook and cranny area that you don't realise anybody's there. You just sit in the little balcony area. I sat on one of the celebrity cruises that I had been on and just sat at the side and just reading my book, and then it was because of people walking by me, I suddenly thought to myself, what's all that noise? And it was for afternoon tea. And that's the only reason why I sat, like I was lost in my book. I had the ocean on the left-hand side and it was fabulous.
Yeah, and that's one thing with our celebrity ships is there's a lot of personal space available to you. You can literally be on the ship and feel like you're on there on your own.
That was a mouthful.
Yeah, wow.
I
was taking a break for it.
I'm glad you didn't swear.
Not my fault. Yeah, I just suddenly thought I was on Celebrity. Is it Mercury?
Yes.
On the very first trip that ever did, we were the agents on board before the first main passenger. So we had, that's when I first met Steve Lloyd.
How long ago was this, Maddie? It would have been about 9 o'clock. Oh, wow. Bye.
Tomorrow, I ain't gonna work today. I ain't gonna